Alright, so today I'm gonna be telling you guys, like, this is how I feel about the community. We always try to put out there that, the way we can fix it is throughout tournaments and throughout series and gameplays. But what people don't understand is throughout all these tournaments comes money. And that's the reason why none of this is gonna work. Those type of scenarios it won't conquer everything that we need to help fix the community, because everybody's only doing it throughout the money. When you hear tournaments, oh, it's a $500, $700, $1,000 tournament, all you see or hear is money, right? Am I right or wrong? So all these clans come out, some of them get angry in the tournaments, some of them mess up the tournaments. It's always somebody messing up the tournaments. And with this being said in this video, I do know that this video will not be able to help fix out everything in the community. There will still be toxic people in the community. 20 topics for y'all today, so let's get right into it, man.
I can't go swerving. I was thinking, getting loaded, getting dirty. He won't smoke.
Alright, y'all. Strategy number one. I don't even want to say tip. I just want to say strategy number one into fixing the 2K community. And that is positivity. Bringing back positivity into the competitive games that we play. I want to make sure that y'all understand I'm not trying to repeat the same things that our leaders in this community has already tried to do. Let me bring this up. When's the last time that you told somebody GG at the end of a game? Or not even just GG. When's the last time you try to link up with somebody after you played them? You don't really see that anymore in the community. Am I right or wrong? We need to bring back the competitive side of positivity after the end of the games that we play. Strategy number two, man. This is a big one that people need to take in. Making collabs and staying in your own lane. Focus on what you're doing in the game. You will achieve goals in 2K. 2K is already falling down. So when you're focusing on another man's task or goals that he's doing, you're throwing yourself off and you're bothering with what he's got going on. So in other words, collab, bro. Make collabs with these people in the community. There's also people that need to understand that in order to grow, we do have to collab, and it takes steps. It's a process. It's not easy. I understand that. We can get the community rolling back positive, because at the end of the day, if you're making collabs, and when possible, when you're making collabs that you guys are on the same page and you make new ideas, that's making new ideas. And imagine everybody, or just 70% of the community being able to make new ideas, new videos, new topics for the whole community. It'll work, man. It'll work. Please, guys, the screenshots have got to go. Lose the screenshots after every game that you play. You don't have to take a screenshot. I personally, I'm not a hypocrite. I do have screenshots that I have right now to this day of me smoking a lot of clans, of me smoking a lot of packs, all that good stuff in the side of the clans. But we gotta lose that, because at the end of the day, that's what's really making these series go on. That's what's really making these people get fed up of the talking. Lose the screenshots. Lose the screenshots. Yo, go through your gallery right now and delete all your screenshots. Listen, I understand people have egos, but at the end of the day, if you're keeping these screenshots and bringing up old things that happen in a virtual game, none of that's going to change anything. So please, right now, I'm begging you, please delete the screenshots that you have. That way, nobody can sit here and bring up an old topic from 2016, 2017, 2K19. Maybe last week you probably beat somebody. Listen, screenshots do not matter. I promise you that much. So let's get rid of it. Strategy number four. This is a huge one. Instead of raging, focus. Focus, man. Focus. And I'm smiling when I'm saying this, because it's getting ridiculous, man. We got people still raging. Listen, we rage at the same thing. And one person in my career told me this. He's a micro player. I ain't gonna say his name, but listen here. He said, look, why get mad at the same animations you've been seeing? Why get mad at the animations that's been in the game for years that you're still experiencing? Why not, instead of rage over that, focus on how you can prevent that? Because not a lot of people think about that. It's easy to say, like I'm saying, but it's much more harder to win the game when you're raging than when you're focusing. Step number 5, man. I'm not finna spend no time on this, man. Look, stop pulling up on people, bro. That's just making the community even worse. Pulling up on people was dead in 2K17. If you pull up on anybody now, at this rate of 2K's success, you're not gonna go too far, all right? I'm just saying that right now. You pulling up on these big streamers, these big YouTubers and stuff, it's not gonna really go anywhere. So stop pulling up on people for screenshots. Like we said, get rid of the screenshots. Stop pulling up on these people for attention, because that's what you're trying to gain, especially on Twitter. We're going to get into that. Sneak dissing on Twitter, man. Sneak dissing is a big one. This is number 6, bro. I think this is number 6, all right? Look, do not go on Twitter sneak dissing. And what I mean by sneak dissing, it's the word behind it. You're dissing and sneaking behind somebody's back. So let's stop doing that. Tip number seven. I definitely want to make sure that y'all do understand. I'm not just trying to tell you guys to stop doing these things. Stop doing these things. You may hear me say it, but what I'm trying to get out there, this is a huge point. You got to continue to watch the video. Because a lot of people just like to stop at 3 minutes in the video, 5 minutes, and you're not going to ever get the whole idea of the video if you do not watch the full video. So what I want to tell you guys is this. Tip number 7. Strategy number 7. Get your clan members more involved and active inside the clan. You already see there's a big dispute going on in TMB, all right, of people getting kicked. And that is simply because of the inactivity in these clans, all right? It is not only the leaders, not only is it the leaders' job to make sure that everybody in the clan is active, that way you keep the flow of the clan and uphold the name of the clan. It is important for all of us inside the clan, us members, in order for us to continue to be active. So we do need to run with more people in the clan. There's a lot of people that are in these clans that don't even run with their members. And I am not a hypocrite myself. I do not play with a lot of people inside of my clan because 9 times out of 10, the people in my clan are busy making videos. So what I'm going to try to do for myself is get involved with them and see when their time schedules are better. Because you being inside of a clan and not playing with a lot of members that you can run with, it starts a commotion, because what you'll do is you'll put it on Twitter and be like, yo, I need people to run. And so what that is telling everybody is that you don't play with your clan members. We got to get better with that. Tip number 8. Listen, I want to go ahead and lay this down too. We got to create more clans, people. I'm sorry. I understand a lot of y'all think that's probably a bad idea. But listen, this is what I want to tell y'all this right now. We got to create more clans. Me personally, I'm DF to the end. You dig? Dedicated forever. I'm just kidding, no. But DF on top, man. That's all I gotta say. But listen, we gotta create more clans because, we just gotta create more clans. You don't understand. Think about it. In 16 and 17, I know I'm bringing up the old past, and I wasn't even known in 16 and 17. But think about the clans. The amount of clans. It doesn't even have to be a competitive clan. It could be a SSH Fredo clan. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Bring support together. It could just be you, group of 5 people. Just make a clan, man. It don't always got to be about the top 10. Because me personally, I don't care about DF being top 10. You know why? Because we have top 10 members in the community. That's why. So, with that being said, create new clans. Look here, leaders. It is important for y'all to uphold your name. So always uphold your name. Get people in your clans that know how to uphold the standards of the clan. That way there's no like discommunication, and people understand what's going on inside the clans. Because if you do not address that and you do not allow that to be told at the very beginning, before you start your clan, you're gonna make the clan and people are not gonna know what to do, and it's gonna be a whole disaster. Strategy number 9, man. Strategy number 9. This topic, man. This is what will be able to help the community. If you hear me out right now, I am not a hypocrite. I've said that 3 times already in this video. I am not a hypocrite. I do have to work on this myself, and I'm going to work on this. That's why I'm stating it in this video, so that when I re-look at my own video, I will be able to tell myself that I need to work on my marketability. That is a huge topic. A lot of people in this community have already practiced and trained with that throughout the pro-am side of things on 2K. Okay, marketability is so important because when you're showing your, basically, like, I don't mean to say, when you're showing your ass off in the stage, you're showing your ass off on Twitter, you're looking like a dumbass. I'm just trying to tell you that right now. You got to watch what you say. We're going to talk about that as well. Shout out to Toxic, because he's always told me, and he's always put it on Twitter and just let everybody know. You got to watch what you say on Twitter. And like I said, I'm not a hypocrite. I do cuss. I'm trying to get better at that, because I can gain a little bit more people coming towards me if I can watch that on my streams and my YouTube videos and stuff. But, you know, sometimes those things slip out. Sometimes we can't help that. But there's a lot of things in this community that we say to people inside of the community that makes things seem wrong. So if you could just, like, try to... We're going to get into that. Watch what you say. We're going to get into that. Responding to Twitter DMs. Guys, this is so important. Responding to your Twitter DMs. And what I mean by that, listen, a lot of you guys are inside the 2K community. Most of y'all have a Twitter. If you do not have a Twitter, Twitter is a great way to get yourself out there and known throughout the community. Because if you're playing the game all day, you can be a 99 overall. If you're not posting about it and sharing it with others, people are not going to understand or know what you are about. You know what I'm saying? So responding to DMs, and what I mean by that, I'm talking to our big leaders at this point. You know, I'm going to go ahead and throw some things out there that I don't mind sharing with myself, because I'm in you guys, because at the end of the day, I'm my own person. I can state my own opinions. Listen, I don't mean to throw shade on nobody's name, but at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and address this. This is in a video. I'm going to put their name out there. Guys, People got to respond to each other. And what I mean by that, listen, I've had interactions, encounters. Listen, shout out to my leader, but Power, all I'm going to say is, I couldn't tell you the last time I got a response from a DM from him, all right? And I'm in his clan. And what I mean, and listen, I don't want to bash his name. I'm not saying anything about that. But there are people in this community that do not respond, and that can also cause, you know, some iffy, like, hatred ways towards people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not that type of person. If somebody doesn't respond to me, it just shows that people are just lazy, you know, because nine times out of 10, your DMs are going down like that. No, you can respond to your DMs, okay? I've had people like, you know, before I was in DF and when I used to support Nade, I used to always DM Nade and stuff like that. And while I was working on this video, I actually DM Nade about what we can do to fix the community. Because I, at the end of the day, when you want to support the community, you have to reach out to everybody. I reached out to Nade. I'm not so cool with Official Clay, but I reached out to him as well. You know, they didn't really... And that was the first time Nate actually responded to me. He didn't really give me a response to how we can fix the community, but what he did was he put a question mark. You know what I'm saying? Because I told him I needed help with the question, you know what I'm saying? And he actually responded to me after these months, you know, of him not responding. And I don't understand why people just don't want to respond to messages and DMs because you guys got to help the community, man. Respond to your DMs. Help people out. Let's get this community rolling again. Respond. Let's make things happen. Number 11. Strategy number 11. And this is going to be a long video. I already seen that throughout these 1-minute videos I'm making throughout all topics. But losing grudges is a big factor. And that's what we have to work on as well. People, we are still holding grudges from 2K16. That is not okay right now. You know, when you talk about taking steps and you're not trying to be a hypocrite, you have to realize, are you holding grudges against people? Are you still holding things back like, oh, he did this to me back then, so now I'm still going to hold that against him, and we're just never going to be cool. Now, at a certain point, think about it like this. Here's what I'm going to tell y'all. Throw away the grudges that aren't personal. If it doesn't have anything to do with your daily life, throw it away. If it doesn't have anything to do with your family, throw it away. If it happened in the game, throw it away. As long as it's not personal, throw the grudges away. Tip number 12. Tip number 12, this is also going back to the clan thing. Leaders, let's make time with your clan members because that's a lot of the times where most people don't understand. Most leaders don't understand. That's why members lead their clans. And I'm going to go ahead and throw out an example. All right. Look at Nadex. All right. And I don't want no attention from this man or anybody else trying to give this attention. I'm talking on his name because I want to. This is my video. He is kicking people left and right from his clan because he's not showing love or giving time to his clan. Now, I am not inside of that chat. I don't know what they talk about. But what we see from the outside is, look, who does Nade run with? Does he 9 times out of 10 run with people inside of his clan? Or on stream, does he run with people that he knows he will win with because he knows that if he gets pulled up on, it might be problems. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for a lot of people. I'm not just saying just Nade. Power doesn't run with me, and that's because I'm an inside center. I mean, that's just his claim. He doesn't run with me because he's a center that likes to space the floor. He'll you know, Power, he'll drive to the lane and dunk the ball. And if I'm setting a screen, in his opinion, I might clog the paint. So what I'm saying is, these clan leaders, guys, we have to work on this. Getting time with your clan members and just trying your best to work things out because you giving these excuses to everybody with these clans is making the community worse because people are going to leave your clan because you're not running with them. I mean, if I'm not running with people inside of my clan 9 times out of 10, I'm going to leave. I'm sorry. Like, I run with a few people in my clan, all right? I do run with a few people. I need to run with more. That's the end of the story. Run with more of your clan members. Leaders, make more time for your clan leaders. Clan members, my bad. I do believe that this is tip number 13, strategy number 13. All right. This is so important, guys. We have to get rid of this. Record. Record does not matter. Lose that thought of record mattering. It is December of 2018, all right? 2K19 is here, obviously, halfway through the year, basically. Records don't matter, buddy. Last time records mattered was the month the game started. You know, everybody wanted to get 100 and 0. Now, guys, you could be 1,004. Nobody cares. You're going to have a nice record. Oh, my God, he has a nice record. We got to lose that. And I'm talking to a lot of the amateur people out here that play 2K. The new beginners. All of these things factor in. They matter. This is the reason why we can't get games, because people care about their records too much. This is why most people in the community are toxic, because they care too much about their record, so they won't play with a lot of people. And then here's what they say. If a 41% was running with you, would you play with them? And I hear that side as well, okay? But when we have people like 71% out here, and we're not giving them a chance, or people that have 81% out here, and our clans are not allowing them a shot at the clan, things like that, guys, it doesn't matter to the extent. Most people want you to be able to run with somebody that has an 80, 90 win percent. Yo, me personally, I have high standards. So at the end of the day, as long as you know how to play fundamental basketball, your record could be 61%. Because I have seen people on the stage, and I have seen people in the park that know what they're doing. They just need that shot. And I'm not trying to be hypocritical. Like I said, I did tell you guys, if somebody had a 41%, I might not run with them. That's because they don't know how to play fundamental basketball. But if I see that they have potential, I'm going to give them a chance. Because at the end of the day, think about it like this. If you're running with the same people because they have good records, how are you going to grow? How are you going to expand? If you run with people that have these records that are that just, if you can give them a chance, you will be able to play fundamental basketball with people all over the world and expand what you're doing every day. To number 14, man, this is a long video. I do understand that, but y'all gotta stick with me. You have to stick with me. Watching what you say on Twitter, that's strategy number 14 to fixing this community. Watching what you say, and Toxic, Eyeball Toxic, praise him, man, because he's the one that made me want to talk on this topic, okay? It is so important for us to watch what we say, and what I mean by that is little tweets as far as correction, grammar, watching what you say, because 9 times out of 10, you'll be typing fast if you're in a hurry, if you're rushing, if you're raging, and you won't think about what you say, but you might trigger somebody else, because we're on the internet, people. We are on the internet, and sometimes what we say may come across completely different on the other end. So it is so important for you to, and I don't want to be a hypocrite and say that we have to stop adding people, because, that's also sneak dissing if you're not adding someone. But let's just try to take it to the DMs, man, because you can take a lot of these things that you put out on Twitter to the DMs and actually DM the person. And if they want to respond, that's their chance to respond. Everybody doesn't have to know all these things, because that's how you get a lot of people involved in things that they should not be involved in. So watch what you guys say on Twitter. I'm going to try my best to watch what I say as well. Let's get this thing moving. Let's fix the community. Please watch what you say on Twitter. Let's get this thing rolling. Guys, tip number 15. Tip number 15 is a huge one. And this has to stop on Twitter since we're talking about Twitter. Top clan list. This is what creates AIDS. This is what creates series. This is what creates hatred towards people and clans. This is what creates confusion on who's the best. We just got to stop worrying about it. Top clan list. You guys are putting clans that just started about a month ago over clans that have been around for 10 months plus. 2 years plus. I seen some clan that was way up here on the top, but they had my clan towards the bottom, towards 10. And I was like, that's why I brought up early in the video. I was like, I don't care if my clan's top 10, because we have top 10 members in the community that's been around for a long time. So it's these clan lists, they're just making the community more AIDS. I know you guys are voicing your opinions, but at the end of the day, if you can minimize that and just have your own opinions, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, but at the end of the day, that's what creates the most AIDS. If you don't know what you're talking about and you haven't really been in the 2K community, don't put your voice out talking about a clan that started a month ago is above a clan that started a year ago, and they're really not, So let's minimize that. I think I want to say this is tip number 16, strategy number 16 in fixing the 2K community. Increase streamers, man. Let's increase the streaming ability that we have in this community. A lot of people don't like to stream. I don't understand why. But think about it like this. Our numbers are low on 2K. Right now, we have about 2,000 views versus the 25,000 views on GTA, and that game's been around for many years, versus the Black Ops views, and that's because they have a lot more streamers because the game is more exciting. But this video is all about taking steps to the next level. So let's make more streamers come about in the community. And what I mean by that is simply you can be streaming off your Xbox. Throwing yourself out there on Twitch is probably the best thing you can do as far as gaming, because you're already gaming. Why not just start up your stream if your internet can handle it and stuff like that? Let's increase the streamers. So if you're a person that does not have a Twitch or anything like that, maybe Mixer or anything, let's get on it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to just do it on Twitch. It could be on YouTube. But as far as you trying to help the community, taking a step towards streaming is is a big impact that can affect the community, that will affect it as long as we get more people in here that'll stream, because more people around the world will want to watch more. We don't want to keep saying Poor Boy sitting at the top, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, we love Poor Boy, and that's my guy, and I respect his grind. But at the same time, wouldn't it be amazing if we could have, you know, 500 viewers at all times with like 10 different people, 20 different people, instead of 1 or 2? Let's get on it, man. Guys, I honestly hope I'm not wrong, but I do believe this is tip number 17, strategy number 17. And this is also a huge one as far as people that are looking for success. You gotta stop clan hopping. And that can stop in 2019, all right, people. We can, like I said earlier, we gotta stop holding these grudges against these people. Yeah, they might have hopped 10 times in a week, but listen, 2019 is a brand new year, 2K19, we got this game. Stop clan hopping, bro. Like, you get in the clan, and like I'm seeing it so much with TMB and Eyeball. And Toxic has nothing to do with that. Most of the Toxic people are leaving to go to TMB, or let me watch what I say. See, like, there we go again. Let me watch what I say, because if I say something wrong, I promise you I'm going to have people come from these clans and try to argue their inarguable sentences that makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, you got to stop clan hopping. You got to stop having these leaders confuse your brain into you blowing up, because you're not going to blow up off of somebody else's success. It all starts with you. So if you're somebody who's loyal to a clan, then maybe everybody in the clan will respect you. But if you're a clan hopper, you get this image in the community. Nobody wants to help you. Nobody wants to respect what you got going on. So you'll always hear these people talk about, nobody hosts me and nobody does this. And that's 9 times a clan hopper. You know, 9 times out of 10. I ain't even saying that's really a clan hopper like that, but, you know, my opinion doesn't really matter. So I'm just kind of letting you guys know what I feel like. Tip number 18, man. Tip number 18. Sharing streams through your social media. And what I mean by that is, guess what, guys? We got to start sharing them. People on Twitch, they need help. Everybody needs help. So think about it like this. When's the last time that you hit that share button, went to your Twitter, and uploaded it, and allowed people to know that your friend is streaming? When is the last time you shared a stream? Or how often do you share streams? Let's get a routine of getting that back in the process. It doesn't even have to be streams. It could be YouTube uploads. When's the last time you retweeted somebody's tweet about a YouTube video they may have uploaded? Or when's the last time you actually went into the YouTube video, shared the video out to maybe a couple people, you know? And it's all about laziness, because that's where it starts, is if you're a lazy person, you don't want to do those things. But going into 2019, it's a big year, a new year. The community is dying, and we need to fix it. So let's share these people's streams out to get more audience to help the community rise. Hey, number 19. I know y'all gonna like this one, man. Weekly giveaways. Let's start implementing that if we can as streamers. And I'm talking to the big leaders. I'm talking about big clan leaders. I'm talking about big My Team players. I'm talking about big pro-am players. Let's try to invest in spending at least like $5 a week to our viewers. You know what I'm saying? Because they're taking time out of their day, hours out of their day. People are spending 100 hours in our streams. I have one person in my stream that has over 30 days watch time. That's not just 30 days you come in the stream. That's 30 days watch time. That's basically like that person watching 24-hour live streams 30 times in a row, basically. And that's what he has. And that is mind-blowing to me. So I feel like I should be giving back. And in 2019, weekly, I'm going to start by donating $10 to a lucky viewer every week. And I feel like that'll also help the community. Instead of doing, like, I don't know, a clan tourney, we can do giveaways. Because it's not that expensive when you're just trying to help out somebody, you know. Because that'll give you a good image at the same time, whether you like it or not, you know. Tip number 20, strategy number 20. It's all about having fun at the end of the day, people. All about having fun. And I wanted to leave off with this topic because this is the biggest thing that we do not have a lot of the times nowadays in 2K. It's fun. It's hard to have fun when you have these lockdowns and all these post scores going crazy, doing crazy things. Stretches shooting over your head. I know it gets tiring, people. I know it's like, yo, oh my gosh. But like we talked about the last time and earlier in the video, how often do you see those animations? Focus more instead of raging. Have fun on the game with your friends. It's very important to communicate with your friends, you know what I'm saying? Having people in the parties is a big thing, but I didn't really want to touch on that because of booting. And that's a scary thing in the community, so I didn't really want to tell people, you know, let's try to get more parties and stuff because it's not the wave. But at the end of the day, as long as we're having fun, I do believe that this community can change and take better steps because It is so important for us to grow. We only have 1,000, 2,000 views on 2K. The community is not growing. It is decreasing every single day. Take these tips and strategies. Share this video. We talked about sharing the streams. We talked about sharing the YouTube videos. Start now. Upload this video to one of your friends or something like that. It doesn't even have to be my video. You can go in the comments and see one of the people in the comments and click on their channel and upload their content. It's multiple stuff that you can do in the community. And I do believe I can start by making this video and uploading it and letting you guys know that we can fix the community, man. Let's fix it, bro. That's your boy, Staggeroni D. Yeah, and I'm out of here. Leave me like 30 likes on the video. I'd appreciate it. Let's get out of here.